Wow, I can't believe it. I had a hard time getting on this morning. Good morning, this Smart Life Club. I'm Vicki Helm. This is the Coffee Break Show. I do not know how long this is going to go on. And we have the last week's scroll going. And it was actually, what are we going to be doing? What are you doing during this quarantine? That's what we're going to have happening. I don't know what's happening with the lives. There are so many people on Zoom or Facebook. There are so many people on that it's a little bit harder to get on these lives right now. It's a little bit harder to go live. So do me a favor. If you're here, put your name down below so I know who's here. And if you're new here, welcome. This is the Coffee Break Show. We go live every Monday through Friday. And we talk about tips, tools, techniques, and all kinds of motivation and inspiration. We have conversations with each other, and it helps everybody raise up. We help everybody kind of go up in that way and have a more productive day and a more quality of life together. We just get up in the morning and have a coffee break with us. This is where all the coffee outlaws hang out. So today, I want to welcome you to the show. If you're here on YouTube, welcome to YouTube Live. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and that notification button, and it will let you know when we go live every single day so that you can join us. So I'm going to turn this down. I want to welcome everybody, and I want to thank yesterday's guest. I really enjoyed Isabel Tierney. She's my friend, and I love her. But next week, we are going to make some pixie dust, and we're going to throw that pixie dust and get the best of the poodle wrangler here. We are going to have Brian G. Johnson on the show next Wednesday, and this guy is the best YouTube guy out there. He is the guy that'll help you make income online. He is the guy that's going to show you how to build a channel. And so it is going to be a rocking show next week. And having time with the poodle wrangler is always a good time. So we're going to have a really good morning, Donnie. Nice to see you here. Good morning, everybody. Listen, I see y'all popping on. Do me a favor and put your name down below and say good morning. I hope everybody has their coffee with us. And I wanted to say to you, I wondered this morning, what was everybody doing? Because I was like thinking to myself, good morning, Sasha. Nice to see you on. I was thinking to myself, man, I want to get a haircut so badly. I mean, this is just like, okay, so it's like the hair is growing, and I don't know how long it'll be before I get to see a hairdresser. But to me, I was like looking at my sideburns. Look how long they're getting. I'm starting to look like Elvis. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So what I wanted to say today, good morning. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you on. I was wondering, don't look at that. That was down yesterday. It says, what can you do in this new normal? That was last week's conversation. For Thursday conversation today, I'm wondering, what are you doing in quarantine right now? What are the projects you're working on? What are you binge watching TV all day? I mean, how does it feel right now? Good morning, Tina. Nice to see you on. I'm glad you're with us, joining us today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm curious as to what you are doing with your time. I know what I'm doing. I've already written since December through January. I have written about 5 books already, and we are launching them slowly as we get around to getting all the things set up that need to be set up so you can have a good launch and you can have a good business. And I'm wondering what it is. What are you guys doing? Good morning, Marie Jo. Nice to see you. Let's see. Scott Stevens says, I've seen you with much longer hair. I got a Corona cut last week. You know, you have seen me with long hair down to here, actually, I bet. That was from Scott Stevens, who has known me for so many years that he's like, yeah, I've seen you with long hair. But it's now like kind of getting to this shaggy DA piece, and I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to be like, this is my Corona hair, and that's just how it is. And then when we can finally be set free to go see the hairdresser, man, those people are going to make a fortune. And they're like, ha, ha, ha. See, we're essential, those hair cutters. Thank you very much. So what have we been doing? What have you been doing? Here's what I like right here. Let's get a few people on here. Come on. Well, you know, Right now, StreamYard is really acting up. I'm not sure what it is, but Sasha says, I'm starting my garden. And that is good. I'm starting my garden. That is something I want to hear. I want to make sure that that's great. MJ says, I'm catching up with my reading and working at revamping my offer. Ooh, I would like to know what that is. Donnie says, I've got clippers. Donnie, I'm almost ready for your clippers. I'm serious. I'm like, dude, somebody has got to do something with this. But I want to keep my feminine with me. So, there it is. Sasha says, I am starting my garden. That is so cool. I don't know what you're going to put in your garden, but I know that starting a garden this year is absolutely so important right now. And so I have to go this way and make sure this one goes off first. Oh, look at that. It won't even, we may be looking at Sasha starting her garden all the way through this today. There's something wrong with StreamYard, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's not working. It took us a long time to get on today. And I'm not sure if everybody's going to be able to see the show or whatever. But I really wanted to show that Marie Jo is catching up with her reading and revamping her offer. I wonder what we're reading. What books are you reading? I think we're live. I'm not sure. Did we go back up? It seems like we're back up now. We got people on board. Thank you for being here. There's something wrong with either Facebook, because I just went into Facebook, and StreamYard. I do not know if this is coming back up today or not for the Thursday live. So I wanted to go back in. Somebody give me a new post from the bottom. Okay, we're back up. Yay. Thank you very much. That's good, Sasha. Potatoes, onions, carrots, Kale, spinach. We are up. We're back. Yay. Thank you. Right now it's Facebook that's having a problem. There's so many lives and people going on because people are just at home and they're just getting on all these lives and things. A lot of times when they come on really fast, it knocks everybody off. So for instance, when we had Mira Rubin on, like 300 people got on the live all at once and blew out StreamYard. And I have a feeling we might have done the same thing this morning. So the number you see up in the corner where it says live, 11 viewers, see that? And that's 12, these are the people who are engaging. There's 11 people engaging. A lot of times those people in the background, there could be 100 people watching that don't say anything at all and don't engage. So I want to start with good morning. Thank you, Mom. Hi, Robin and Karen. Good morning. Let's see. I'm starting my garden, Robin said. And now we're looking at, hey there, see, things are working right now. And I'm going to keep it this way. MJ is catching up on her reading and working at revamping her offer. And my question is, what are you guys reading if you're reading stuff? I'm reading. What book? What book are you reading? So let's see. I want to go here because I think this is Ryan. Extending myself to support those laid off due to Corona with professional branding and resume writing. That is very kind. That's giving back to the world. And I really like that. Okay, this is my favorite breakfast place. Okay, where did she go? Come back here, Tina. There you are. Tina Friel says she's cleaning her restaurant and refinishing the hardwood floors. I need a haircut as well. See, girlfriend, I knew it was you and me. We could do that. That's right. I love your hardwood floors. Tina's restaurant is the coolest place in the whole world. I mean, if you knew what a treasure it was. It's got the gymnasium, everything. There's so much refurbished in her restaurant, but her gymnasium floor, because it was a piece of the gymnasium she grew up with in high school and her daughters did as well. It's pretty cool. I love that place. And I hope that, that's just, I can't wait to be there soon. Let's see. Scott says true. Let me see what Scott says. People true hair color is slowly being revealed day by day. That's true. But you know what? I don't color my hair. I'm very proud of my salt and pepper. And so I'm wearing it proudly, and I continue to wear it proudly as well, because I just think salt and pepper is, they're very cool. Listen to this. Okay, what do we got here? Stephen. Good morning, Stephen. I hope you're actually back on for the second part of this because it just dropped, didn't it? I'm offering an online learning opportunity for no fee. I'm learning how to use Doodly. I love Doodly. It is wicked fun. I've had Doodly for a while, and you can make the coolest little drawing things. It's very fun. I love it. And here's what I want to say. Oh gosh, this thing is really acting up today. It must be the user. And feeding and shopping for the community. She does that. She feeds and shops it for the community. That is something that I think is absolutely amazing. Thank you. Examining my reach approach. I'm not sure what that is. Let's take a look here. I'm an essential worker at a grocery store. I don't know who that is, because for me, it says Facebook user until you go up here. Somewhere it'll say StreamYard/Facebook. And when you click that link, a blue link comes up. Click the blue link and it'll give me permission to see your name. So thank you for being essential for us. This is pretty cool right here. This is what we're doing on our quarantine time. Getting ready to put fencing in for a new garden to keep the deer and the animals out, and hopefully the bears too, I gotta tell you. Oh, here's the book she's reading. Let's look at that. Money Freedom by Patricia Ramelli. I'm a Ramelli, something like that. It's Patricia, and I'm probably saying her name wrong. But that looks like a good book. I lost you on Facebook. No, you'll never lose me, Stephen. I'm here. So good morning, Sean. And Sean Olson has a really good project, and I want to tell you about it, and he'll be a Wednesday guest later. and we'll have some fun and tell you about the project he's working on when he's done with it, because he's working with Robin on it, and it's really exciting. And I can't wait till it's done. I'm like, hurry up. Come on, you guys. Hurry up. It's so cool. Robin said, Tina, it's great to see you. Never a dull moment when you have a business. Even now, so much to catch up on. Yes. All right. So here it is. Thank you. The grocery warrior is Lois Terry. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being essential and being out there helping the world feed and buy groceries. Good morning. Ken, be kind to the needy people, particularly in the Corona situation. Yes. Yes, Jims, I would agree with that. And so what we're looking at is how are we working in this Corona time? And what I've noticed that is just absolutely melting my heart is how much service is happening in the world. How much service is happening. So here's what I want to say. Sasha is going to be potatoes, onions, carrots, kale, spinach, squash, cucumbers, and more. That means dinner's at Sasha's house sometime soon. So I'm really enjoying how everybody is participating in their community, getting to the point where they have things that are you kidding me? Are you really going to go bounce out again? There's something there with Sasha. We're going to be looking at her for a while because it's not going to pop up, and I'm afraid we're going to lose connection again. And if it does happen this time, there it is. Thank you. You're back. Thank you. You're right. So what happens when we take the time right now that we have and we set our mind to doing things that are uplifting and positive and help us? It's like, you can take this time and be just fearful and kind of down and, oh, this is terrible. It's awful. Or you can take the time and step up and actually have really good things in place, things that are helping other people and helping yourself and doing something. Now, you can do that with social distancing. You don't have to be like neighborhoods and crowds of people. And I got to tell you, I miss hanging out with my homies just as much as everybody else does. And I want to take this time as well and say, well, if I have to do that, then we can go ahead and make the best of it, get something out there that people love, and make sure. I think the number one thing you can be doing right now is growing food. I want to tell everybody, if you're thinking of doing a garden, if you're not thinking of doing a garden, do a garden this year. This is going to be the year where the Victory Garden is absolutely singularly the most important thing. You guys, there is food being left everywhere to die and rot and move. We are not able to harvest it. Our food shortages, our supply chains have been disrupted, even our local supply chains. So it's not this long food supply chain, but it's it's the food that comes from everywhere, and the local food. And I think having your own food this year is going to be imperative. Sasha says, I'm planting for more than just me and my family. And I'm going to pop this up here and hope it doesn't stick. I'm planting for more than me and my family. Many people will be hungry. I plan donating to the local food bank and my neighbors, plus canning. Now that is very cool. Thank you for that. Karen just came on, and Karen, we have been on and off today, and she wants to say hi to everyone on board. Thank you for being here. But I want to let you know that's the point. If you're planting food right now, plant a little extra. You know that thing where you're like, we planted too many zucchini plants and now we have so much zucchini, we don't even know what to do. This is really, really important. I don't want to go back to the way it was. I actually have more time to give of myself and have reached out to a lot of people that I have not talked to in a long time. That's very interesting. There are some people who are thinking, you know what? We work so hard. We slave so hard. We don't even get time to play and say hello to people. And you know what? I kind of don't want it to go back to the way it was either. It's like, yesterday when we were on the show with Isabel Tierney, she was like, this is a time where we are creating a new paradigm. And that to me is super important. We get the ability to change things in the world and how it's going. And when we have that opportunity, what are we doing? How are we doing that? I have a friend of mine who lives up in Boulder. It's about 3-4 hours from me in Boulder, Colorado. And last night, she said at midnight or something, it was way late at night, her neighbors all got out and they were clapping and shouting and howling at the moon all together. And she actually taped it so that everybody could see everybody there outside just, like this. Whatever you're doing to connect with people, it's a different world and a time that this may be longer. And if you give yourself fun, exciting projects, like, I got to be honest, I think the gardening thing's going to be really fun this year for me. But whatever you do, if you plant more zucchini, if you overplant, your neighbors and your neighbors and your neighbors over there, everybody can be planting extra food this year. It sounds crazy, but do it, because sometimes the price of things are going to be going up so much right now. There are going to be, people that are going to be thinking to themselves, I got this $1,200 for the government. Do I pay rent or do I buy food? What do I do? Because the rents are ridiculously high right now and people aren't having income, and $1,200 is chump change when you give, a package that is, trillions of dollars to banks. So I don't understand this small little bit of money that they're giving people and families. Am I thankful they're giving money? Yeah, I'm thankful. I feel gracious. And I'm hoping that they give a lot of money, more money, to these families. I think, having $500 per kid means you've never fed a hungry kid. And the price of food is going up. It's not going down. It's not remaining the same. So having that extra pack, having that extra whatever you can do helps everyone. Here in Colorado, we're going out at 8 p.m. to join each other by howling into the night. That's right. That's what we do. Oh. So I have to tell you a funny story. My mother, whom I love very much, lost her cat yesterday and had us on a wild goose chase looking for the cat that was sitting on her back patio. That's right. And that's right. We were out there howling for the kitty. Let's see. I love your secrets, Robin. Robin says, I'm here if you have any questions. I love canning. Yes, Robin is very good at canning. So whatever you're doing right now, I think this quarantine might last a little longer than we expect. I think they're going to say, well, April 30th, let's extend it. I think it's been extended to May 4th or something. They're going to extend it through May and possibly into June. We don't know. But we want to keep ourselves safe. We want to make sure that we are practicing healthy habits. We want to make sure that we are keeping ourselves uplifted and we are doing things that are positive in the world. I can hear Stephen Yulzak in the back of my head. Positivity. Anyway, so doing those things are going to be fun. Do some exercise in the house. Go out and have a coffee break with your friends on Zoom and just have a chat and do things that are going to help you thrive. Now, the thing is, the end of this is coming. It'll be soon that this whole thing are going to be over. And you can have things in place that are going to help you thrive or not. And voila, there's my Stephen. Hey, Stephen, nice to see you. And let's see if we get Stephen up here because he's the man. Okay, Stephen, this thing on, there it is. Okay, Lachelle, good morning. Let's see, wait a minute, there he went. It's going on and off today. It's very interesting. Food and shelter and safety are important. These are the areas that most people are going to need help with. Maslow's Law, that's right. And so if you can grow a little extra food to give your neighbor or help you, you will be in shape. So Lachelle jumped on with us today and she's saying hello to everyone. And I want to say hello to you. Welcome. And I'm just going to let this go how it goes because right now. There it is. There's Lachelle. She says hello to everyone. We're hitting the end of the show today. It has been very disruptive. When the technology works, it's great. And so I want to do one more here because I think Donnie's always important with what he has to say. But it's so interesting to watch this thing not work. It's like, okay, so now what do you do when it doesn't work? Well, you try to get it to move and we'll see how it goes. But I want to read at least what Donnie says. He says, there it is. Hey, did you see that? It just popped up. The local food bank had more people than ever. So many they had to have a double shift. There's also a local community garden project starting again. There are also neighbors starting sharing garden projects. I believe canning classes will be a popular class that will become the norm. Gardening and touching the earth will be good for people with its natural healing powers. Yes, I think that is part of the number one thing you can do is help people. And we're going to see people not knowing what to do. Here it is. Please invite people to listen to Vicki. Most of us who are here are just sharpening our saws, mental, physical, and always being positive. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's go back up here and see how this goes. You guys, StreamYard is really acting up today. Or Facebook. We're not sure what it is. We've already been bumped off this show once. So Lachelle says you sing when the tool doesn't work. Yes. That's right. You sing when the tool. I don't sing. People would leave this show in droves if I sang. You sing when the tool doesn't work. See, it's so slow right now. That's beautiful, Stephen. So what I'm going to say is today has been kind of a weird, bumpy show. Thank you for being with me. I want to let you know next week is a very important week. We have with us the Wednesday welcome guest who is Brian G. Johnson. Now, Brian G. Johnson, if you don't know about him, you're in for a treat. He is so fun and goofy and great, but he is one of the best YouTube guys out there. He builds YouTube channels. He has a Facebook following. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people follow him. And he is going to tell you how to do the live, how to do the YouTube. And the reason I have him on board is because he's the guy that coached me on how to do it. So we're going to have such an awesome time on YouTube on the Wednesday welcome. We are going to have a great time with Brian G. Johnson. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you on Friday when things are a little smoother, and let's have some fun and talk about our successes for the week. All right, peace out. Mwah! I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.